What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with another video. And in today's video, we're gonna take a look at the Bitcoin risk index. I've been wanting to make a video about this for so long now, and I'm just getting around to it now. I'm so excited to bring this video to you guys today. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys smack that subscribe button down below. Like I said in all my videos, so many of you guys watch my videos every single day, but aren't subscribed. So smack that subscribe button down below. Now let's jump right on in to the video. As we jump right on in to the daily chart of Bitcoin, as you guys can see here, we have a lot of things going on here. So I'm going to explain to you what each of these things means before we jump on into the meat and potatoes of the video. So down here, we have the risk index, which kind of gives us when it's a good time to buy, when it's a good time to hold, and when it's a good time to start scaling out of your Bitcoin, right? So it's always a good time, to take profits every now and then to make sure you're not holding your bags when Bitcoin reaches this top of its cycle. And then you obviously lose a lot of those price gains you could have took if you started taking some off the table. So if we look down here of the risk index, this is the risk index, which, like I said, it gives you kind of an opportunity to see where you are in the market. So down here in the green, that's usually a typical indicator on when it's a good time to start accumulating Bitcoin and really putting the majority of your buy orders in when you're down here in this green area. And then we have the white area, which in my opinion, some people differ, but in my opinion, it's still a good idea to accumulate in the white area because every time we're coming from the green area and we're coming to the white area, that usually means in sometime in the future, we're going to reach that red area of risk. And that usually means that you're going to make money even if you bought in the white area, right? So, and then we have also the red area, which is usually a time where you want to start scaling out of your Bitcoin, right? It's always a good idea to take profits every now and then because you never know when the Bitcoin's going to top out and it's going to move down. So, in my opinion, it's a good idea to take profits every time we hit one of these black lines that goes across, right? That's usually when I'll take like 10%, 20% of my stack out, right? And then wait for it to see if it dips a little bit and buy back in. That's just my opinion. It's always a good idea to take profits in Bitcoin. Like I said, you don't know when that top is going to be. So then up here, guys, we also have the 20-week moving average, which in my opinion is the most important indicator for Bitcoin in general, right? Not even just in the bull market, in the bear market as well, because every time we're in a bull market, we never go below that 20-week moving average on a weekly close basis. So, and then we just have this red line going across, which is the all-time high of our 2017 bull run. And then we have this red line going across, which is the top of our 2013 bull run. So that's what we have going on here, guys. I also have these blue lines, which is the first time we tested the all-time high in the previous bull market, and where we retested the all-time high in this bull market so far. So that's what we have going on. Now, why is this risk adverse, this risk index so important, right? So let's look at where we were in 2017 when we retested our all-time high. So when we retested our all-time high back here in 2017, you guys can see where we were. We were right in the middle of that white box, and we ended up coming up and retesting the top of the white box before getting a slight pullback down, right? You guys can see it in the price as well. We touched, the all-time high, had a pullback to the 20-week moving average, continued back up, and then had another pullback to the 20-week moving average before moving back up. Now, where are we in this bull market? So you guys can see we just recently retested the all-time high about the 24th of November. You could argue it was a little later, but generally in the same aspect. And where were we? We're right in the middle of the white box. Now, we have come up and retested the top of the white box a little bit sooner than we did back here, right? But anyways, I still think that's going to mean we're going to get a pullback. You guys know in the short term, if you watched my videos the last couple weeks, I do expect a pullback down to the 20-week moving average. It just would make sense, and it's what we've done in this bull market here, right? And also in the last bull market where we always come back down to retest the 20-week moving average when we start getting a little bit too far from it, and we kind of let it come and catch up. You guys can see all throughout there, right? Let's get rid of those ads. I don't pay for TradingView Pro, so sometimes you'll see those ads pop up. But anyways, I do expect a move back down to the 20-week moving average at some point over the next few weeks. Retesting it, this thing probably is going to come up like this. We're probably going to retest it, move back up, test all-time high again, maybe come back down and retest it again before actually moving up and breaking it sometime in Q1 of next year. That's my prediction on the bull market, how it's going to play out in the short term. It's kind of what happened last time, right? You guys can see we moved up, tested all-time high, came back down, retested the 20-week moving average, came back up, retested all-time high again, came back down, retested the 20-week moving average again, and then started moving up. So pretty much what happened in the last bull market is I expect this time. And then, we haven't broken into that red range. So why I'm also so bullish is last time we were at this level around 20K, we were so high on the risk, right? You guys can see where we were in the risk index. And now we're at about, 20K, and we're still all the way down here in the white box, which in my opinion means it's still a good time to accumulate Bitcoin as long as we're below the all-time high. That is what this risk index is telling me, is I'm going to keep buying until we, physically break that 20K barrier and we can sustain it. You're going to see 19,999 and below. You're going to see me accumulating more Bitcoin, and I think you guys should as well. Not financial advice, just my opinion, right? So what happened in the previous bull? So let's go back all the way back here, and why I think this could be a little bit different. So back here in the 2011 bull market, 2011 is like 10 years ago now. That's crazy, guys. But back here in the 2011 bull market, you guys can see what happened here. So we were, way above the red. I mean, obviously this kind of just started, so we didn't have that much info going on. But you guys can see what happened here is we were over, the risk was too high and Bitcoin fell down. Now, what did it do when it retested its all-time high back here? Well, it just didn't even have a pullback, really. If we zoom in a little bit here, you guys can see a little better. We had a little bit of a pullback, nothing crazy, like literally that was like a 10% pullback, and then we pumped up straight up, right? We didn't even think about pulling back. And you guys can see where we were last time. We were already in that kind of risky area where you probably should have been start taking profits. You guys can see obviously this got parabolic pretty quick, so that made sense. Where we topped out, in that top red box. And if you were smart, you would have been, taking profits every time we hit one of these red markers. You would have made a crap load of money. So that's my plan on what I'm going to be doing this time using this risk index. So two different options here. I mean, we could repeat what we did last time, is keep moving back to that 20-week moving average. We did the same thing back here, just less often, right? We pulled back to it once here, 3 times here, and then 4 times, 5 times. It was a little bit different in the last bull market where we literally just pumped straight past the last all-time high, not giving two flying about what the last all-time high was. This time we had a couple cracks at it before actually breaking it. So what did we do this time? I think obviously the market cap is a little bit higher, so I don't think we're gonna see something this parabolic really. I think we more so are gonna follow what happened in the last bull market, and we're kind of far away from the 20-week moving average. I think we need to cool down a little bit, let this thing kind of catch up to us, right? So we could see a little bit of a sideways, triangle, and then move back down, and then retesting the all-time highs, right? That could be an opportunity. But I'm going to be buying, anywhere below 20K. You're going to see me accumulating more Bitcoin. So, like I say, guys, I've talked about this in my previous videos. My absolute bearish scenario is a weekly close, above 14K. So that doesn't mean we can't go below 14K, right? We can certainly have a quick wick down to it and a quick wick back up and then close above it, right? Kind of fall back down here, have a quick wick and then close above it and then continue our rally, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that we can't go below 14K. I just think on a weekly close basis, we're not going to go below that 14K level. Just the 20-week move average is so important in the bull market. You guys can see back here. I mean, look at the support that we had on that thing last time. But you guys can see we had a few wicks below it, right? But never a weekly close below it. So that's the risk index, guys. If you want this risk index, it is on TradingView. Just search on TradingView risk index, and this will pop right up. if you're interested in this. I'm going to be using this as my take profit strategy for this next upcoming bull market. A couple along, with a couple other indexes that I'm going to be using to take profits. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm actually going to be making 2 videos today, so be looking out for the next one later on today. Haven't decided what it's going to be on, but you guys will be getting 2 videos today because I did skip yesterday. Yeah, I know you guys can crap at me all you want. I skipped yesterday, but 2 videos for you guys today. I'll see you guys in later's video. Like that video. Peace.